Welcome to Certification Terminal. In this series of video, we are going to discuss a couple of ITIL questions and answers in detail. Let's jump in. Which foundational concept assists an organization in assessing the effects of modifications on various elements in a system? Option A, focus on value. Option B, start where you are. Option C, think and work holistically. Option D, keep it simple and practical. The correct answer is Option C, think and work holistically. Think and work holistically is the foundational concept that emphasizes understanding how different elements of a system are interconnected. This principle is crucial for assessing the effects of modifications on various components, as it encourages organizations to consider the entire system rather than isolating individual elements. By adopting a holistic perspective, organizations can better predict and manage the consequences of changes, ensuring that adjustments do not inadvertently disrupt other parts of the system. Option A, focus on value, is incorrect. While focusing on value is important for ensuring that changes deliver benefits, it does not specifically address the relationships between elements in a system. This principle emphasizes outcomes, rather than the interconnectedness of system components. Option B, start where you are, is incorrect. This principle encourages organizations to assess their current situation and resources before making changes. While it is a valuable approach for planning, it does not inherently provide insight into how modifications in one element may affect others within the system. Option D, keep it simple and practical, is incorrect. This concept advocates for simplicity in processes and solutions, promoting efficiency and ease of implementation. However, it does not address the systemic implications of modifications. Simplifying processes might overlook the complex interdependencies between elements, which is critical for understanding their impacts. Next question. Which concept outlines a series of structured steps for making enhancements? Option A, the continual improvement register. Option B, the continual improvement model. Option C, the improve value chain activity. Option D, the engage value chain activity. The correct answer is Option B, the continual improvement model. The continual improvement model outlines a structured approach to making enhancements within an organization. This concept typically includes defined steps or stages, such as planning, doing, checking, and acting, often referred to as the PDCA cycle. It provides a systematic method for identifying areas for improvement, implementing changes, and evaluating their effectiveness over time. Option A, the continual improvement register, is incorrect. The continual improvement register is a tool or document used to track improvement initiatives and their progress. While it is useful for monitoring improvements, it does not itself outline a series of structured steps for implementing enhancements. Instead, it serves as a record-keeping mechanism. Option C, that improve a value chain activity, is incorrect. The improve a value chain activity refers to a specific aspect of the value chain focused on enhancing processes or products. However, it does not provide a comprehensive series of structured steps. It is more about a stage or function within the value chain rather than an overarching model for continual improvement. Option D, the engage value chain activity, is incorrect. The engage value chain activity typically involves engaging stakeholders, including employees and customers, to gather feedback and insights. While engagement is crucial for successful improvement efforts, it does not specifically outline structured steps for making enhancements. It is more about collaboration and communication than a systematic approach to improvement. Next question. Which of the following contributes to the business's value from service strategy? 1. Enabling the service provider to have a clear understanding of what levels of service will make their customers successful. 2. Enabling the service provider to respond quickly and effectively to changes in the business environment. 3. Reduction in the duration and frequency of service outages. Option A, 2 and 3 only. Option B, 1 and 2 only. Option C, 1 and 3 only. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is Option B, 1 and 2 only. It captures both the understanding of customer needs and the ability to adapt to changes, making it the best choice for contributing to business value from service strategy. Next question. Which aspects are defined by the organizations and people dimension of service management? Option A, contracts and agreements. Option B, inputs and outputs. Option C, communication and collaboration. Option D, workflows and controls. The correct answer is Option C, communication and collaboration. The organizations and people dimension of service management focuses on the roles, relationships, and interactions between individuals and teams within an organization as they relate to service delivery. Effective communication and collaboration are essential for ensuring that all stakeholders work together toward common goals, facilitating the successful delivery and improvement of services. Option A, contracts and agreements, is incorrect. Contracts and agreements pertain more to formalized commitments and legal frameworks that govern the relationship between service providers and customers. While they are important in service management, they do not primarily reflect the dynamics of organizations and people. Option B, inputs and outputs, is incorrect. Inputs and outputs relate to the processes and activities involved in service delivery, focusing on what goes into a service and what results from it. This concept is more aligned with operational and process dimensions rather than the organizational and interpersonal aspects. Option D, workflows and controls, is incorrect. Workflows and controls are related to the procedural and operational aspects of service management. They define how tasks are completed and monitored, but they do not capture the interpersonal dynamics and organizational relationships that the organizations and people dimension emphasizes. Next question. In what ways do the ITIL guiding principles assist an organization in adopting and adapting service management? Option A, by defining specific technical solutions. Option B, by replacing the need for leadership. Option C, by offering financial support. Option D, by providing a clear framework for decision-making. The correct answer is Option D, by providing a clear framework for decision-making. The ITIL guiding principles are designed to help organizations make informed decisions regarding service management. They provide a framework that encourages consistency, alignment with business objectives, and a customer-focused approach. By following these principles, organizations can effectively adopt and adapt service management practices to meet their unique needs and contexts. Option A, by defining specific technical solutions, is incorrect. The ITIL guiding principles do not prescribe specific technical solutions. Instead, they focus on broader concepts and best practices for service management. Organizations are encouraged to find the most appropriate solutions based on their specific circumstances and the guiding principles. Option B, by replacing the need for leadership, is incorrect. Leadership is still essential in the context of ITIL and service management. The guiding principles support leaders in making better decisions and driving change, but they do not eliminate the need for effective leadership and guidance within an organization. Option C, by offering financial support, is incorrect. ITIL does not provide financial support. Instead, it offers guidance on optimizing resources and managing costs effectively within service management frameworks. Financial considerations are part of decision-making, but ITIL itself does not directly offer financial assistance. Next question. What is evaluated during the "Did we get there" step of the Continual Service Improvement (CSI) methodology? Option A, verifying that improvement targets have been achieved. Option B, the production of a detailed CSI plan. Option C, understanding priorities for improvement. Option D, an initial baseline assessment. The correct answer is Option A, verifying that improvement targets have been achieved. In the "Did we get there" step of the Continual Service Improvement (CSI) methodology, organizations evaluate whether the improvement initiatives they implemented have successfully met their predefined targets and objectives. This step involves assessing the outcomes against the goals set during the planning phase to determine the effectiveness of the improvements. It is a crucial part of the feedback loop that informs future improvement efforts. Option B, the production of a detailed CSI plan, is incorrect. Producing a detailed CSI plan typically occurs in earlier stages of the CSI process, such as during the planning and design phases. The "Did we get there" step is focused on evaluating outcomes rather than creating new plans. Option C, understanding priorities for improvement, is incorrect. Understanding priorities for improvement is part of the initial analysis and planning phases of the CSI approach. This step happens before implementation and evaluation, not during the "Did we get there" stage. Option D, an initial baseline assessment, is incorrect. An initial baseline assessment is conducted at the beginning of the CSI process to establish the current state of services. This helps in identifying areas for improvement, but it is not evaluated in the "Did we get there" step, which focuses on outcomes after improvements have been made. Next question. What is the first step to take when implementing the focus on value guiding principle? Option A, determine the cost of providing the service. Option B, determine who the service consumer is in each situation. Option C, identify the outcomes that the service facilitates. Option D, identify all suppliers and partners involved in the service. The correct answer is Option B, determine who the service consumer is in each situation. When implementing the focus on value guiding principle, understanding who the service consumers are is crucial. This step ensures that the organization tailors its services to meet the specific needs and expectations of those consumers. Identifying the service consumer allows organizations to align their services effectively with customer demands, which is essential for delivering value. Option A, determine the cost of providing the service, is incorrect. While understanding costs is important for overall service management, it is not the first step in focusing on value. Cost considerations come after understanding who the consumers are and what they need, as value is primarily about meeting consumer requirements rather than just managing costs. Option C, identify the outcomes that the service facilitates, is incorrect. Identifying outcomes is indeed a vital step in delivering value. However, it should follow the initial identification of the service consumers. Understanding the consumers first helps define the relevant outcomes that need to be achieved. Option D, identify all suppliers and partners involved in the service, is incorrect. Knowing the suppliers and partners is important for service delivery, but does not directly align with the focus on value principle. This step is secondary to understanding who the service consumers are, as the primary focus should always be on meeting consumer needs first. Next question. Which practice is designed to ensure the quality of service by addressing all agreed upon user service requests? Option A, Service Desk. Option B, Service Request Management. Option C, IT Asset Management. Option D, Change Control. The correct answer is Option B, Service Request Management. Service request management is specifically designed to handle all agreed upon user service requests. This practice ensures that user requests, such as access to applications, information inquiries, and other service-related needs, are addressed efficiently and effectively. By managing these requests, organizations can enhance service quality and user satisfaction. Option A, Service Desk, is incorrect. While the service desk plays a crucial role in receiving and managing user requests and incidents, it encompasses a broader function that includes incident management and support. It is not solely focused on the management of service requests, which is the specific purpose of service request management. Option C, IT Asset Management, is incorrect. IT asset management focuses on tracking and managing the organization's IT assets, such as hardware and software. Its purpose is not to handle user service requests, but to ensure that assets are utilized effectively, maintained, and accounted for. Option D, Change Control, is incorrect. Change control is a practice that manages changes to services and systems to minimize risk and disruption. It is not designed to address user service requests. Instead, it focuses on ensuring that changes are implemented in a controlled manner. Next question. Which process details the necessary steps for developing and providing a particular service to a consumer? Option A, Practices. Option B, a value stream. Option C, Service Management. Option D, Service Level Management. The correct answer is Option B, a value stream. A value stream outlines the specific steps and activities involved in developing and delivering a service to a consumer. It maps the flow of activities required to create value for the customer, illustrating how inputs are transformed into outputs through various processes. This helps organizations identify areas for improvement and optimize service delivery. Option A, Practices, is incorrect. Practices refer to the overall methods and techniques used in managing various aspects of service management. While they encompass activities and can include elements of service delivery, they do not specifically detail the steps for delivering a particular service. Option C, Service Management, is incorrect. Service management is a broad discipline that includes multiple processes and practices for delivering services. It encompasses everything from strategy to design and operation, but it does not specifically detail the step-by-step approach for a particular service delivery. Option D, Service Level Management, is incorrect. Service level management focuses on negotiating, defining, and managing service levels, ensuring that agreed-upon service quality and performance metrics are met. It does not detail the process of developing and providing a service, rather, it is concerned with the agreements around service delivery. Next question. Which term describes the ability to recognize, understand, predict, and project the interests, needs, intentions, and experiences of another party in order to establish, maintain, and improve the service relationship? Option A, Service Empathy. Option B, Customer Satisfaction. Option C, Service Continuity. Option D, Service Level Agreement, SLA. The correct answer is Option A, service empathy. Service empathy refers to the ability to recognize, understand, predict, and project the interests, needs, intentions, and experiences of another party, typically the customer or service consumer. This skill is crucial for establishing, maintaining, and improving service relationships, as it allows service providers to connect with their customers on a deeper level, fostering trust and understanding. By demonstrating empathy, organizations can better tailor their services to meet customer needs and enhance overall satisfaction. Option B, customer satisfaction, is incorrect. While customer satisfaction is an important outcome of understanding and meeting customer needs, it does not describe the ability to recognize or predict those needs. Customer satisfaction measures how well a service meets customer expectations, but it does not encapsulate the proactive understanding that service empathy involves. Option C, service continuity, is incorrect. Service continuity focuses on ensuring that services remain available and functional despite disruptions or changes. It pertains to planning and processes that maintain service delivery rather than the relational aspect of understanding and responding to customer needs. Option D, service level agreement, is incorrect. A service level agreement is a formal document that outlines the expected level of service between a provider and a customer, including metrics for performance. While SLAs are important for managing expectations and commitments, they do not address the relational understanding of customer needs and experiences that service empathy embodies. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video to your friends and to whomsoever needed. We'll meet in the next video. Thank you.